to launch our STM school, which is the first school in Morocco and the first to adopt the American approach, STEM, which refers to science, technology, mathematics, engineering and mathematics. Our school will not be an American school. It will not be either a Canadian school. It will be the future of Moroccan schools. Why? Because we will adopt the Moroccan school system, but we will integrate it with the American approach and also give more importance and more prominence to English, because we know that English is a language, the language of science. Without English, our students will not be able to compete in the global market in the future. The problem that we have in our school system is that French is the prevailing language, especially in science. So the particularity of our school is that it will adopt American system STEM with a lot of emphasis on science, technology, engineering and mathematics. We will not only do theory, but we will implement everything that the students learn in the classroom into real world applications and experiences. And we aim to create a student-based and oriented school, both within and outside of the classroom. In addition to that, we will give more focus to English, because we want our students, once they reach, they obtain their back diploma, they will be able to enroll in American or British or even Moroccan universities where English is the dominant language. That's inspired me to launch STM school was my experience. I know that many Moroccans have gone through the same experience. I studied in the classic Moroccan system. I learned French. I was fluent in French and also Spanish. But after I got my PhD, my opportunities to thrive in the market, to achieve my ambitions, were extremely narrow. For example, I wanted to work in diplomacy, but we know that diplomacy, to be able to work in diplomacy, you need to be able to speak fluent English. So at a later stage in my life, I had to learn English, which was a very difficult process, because we know that learning a language when you are in your 30s or in your 20s is not as easy as when you are in your childhood. So that's why we want through this school to enable the future generations of Moroccans to be able to have a good command of English as they are growing up. Because without English in the future, our country and our future generations will not be able to thrive. We want this school to be like a local kind of locomotive and to become a model of schools in Morocco. That's what we are going to work on the future, and we are determined and we are confident that we will achieve it.
This is STM school in Fes. It's it's a very important initiative. It's an innovative initiative, and I don't think there is any school in Morocco that uses this STEM approach. And the STEM approach is you teach science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. There are even like people who add arts to it, but you teach them together and you teach them in a practical way. So these are like life skills, science life skills that a lot of kids learn, and they learn them in relation to life, in relation to solving problems, they learn also critical skills, they learn how to approach reality, but approach reality in a scientific manner, in a technological manner, using engineering, using mathematical formulas, and also being able to solve problems, being able to accept failure, being able to accept shocks in life, and all of those kinds of soft skills, but also like strong skills, like science skills are good for the upbringing and also for the education of children, because the children, I mean, like, will be the engineers and the science people of tomorrow, but also they will be the pilots, they will be also the workforce of tomorrow, and that workforce in a changing world, they need those kinds of basic skills so that they could navigate through that world without any problem. And therefore, the idea of a school like this is very important. It's important that it's based in Fez, I mean, which is like the city of science and knowledge, but it's important also that it's carried out and it's done by the Benis family, who have always been like very, I mean, the science for them is important, research is important. Adnan and Samir have been behind Morocco World News, which is also a very important journal that conveys things about Morocco like in a very well-written articles and analytical articles on Moroccan life and politics and all of that, which is important. So the same kind of rigor that was put into making world news, Morocco World News, what it is also the same rigor, I hope, and I think, and I'm sure that the Benis family will use in order to make this school into a model, and I hope that this model will be copied also by the public sector, by other private schools, so that we move into really forming and educating the generation of tomorrow. Tomorrow's engineers, tomorrow's scientists, tomorrow's doctors, tomorrow's creators and innovators. Voltaire, la gente, uscì giù da questi Cervantes in spagnolo, يعني sta muy bien.
مسرور جدا اليوم بتواجدي في STM سكول، المدرسة النموذجية هنا في مدينة فاس. تم تدشينها، هي مدرسة عائلة تعود ملكية عائلة بنيس. أصدقائي الأفاضل، المدرسة تطرح برنامج هام، هو برنامج نيو جينيريشن يعني في التعليم، معمارها على طراز عالي. التلاميذ اللي يقعوا في هذه المدرسة يحسوا بأن نوعية التعليم راقية جدا، راقية، وغادي تسمح بتكوين جيل عنده نفس التكوين اللي كاين في أرقى المدارس اللي موجودة في الدول الدولية. مرة أخرى نجدد التهاني تاعي والتبريكات لعائلة بنيس على هذا الإنجاز الرائع، لأن هذا نعم الاستثمار. الاستثمار في التعليم هو أهم استثمار، هو اللي يرفع الناتج الإجمالي العام تاع البلاد، هو اللي يرفع من مستوى الوعي وثقافة المجتمع. وبالتالي أحسن استثمار هو أننا نستثمر في أولادنا باش الجيل الغد يكون في المستوى ويحمل المشعل من أجل الرقي البلد المغرب، خصوصا أن هذه المدرسة جات في واحد المدينة اللي هي عاصمة العلم، هي مدينة فاس، اللي عندها قرون من تواجد هذه المدينة اللي خرج منها العلماء، اللي كان الناس تنقل منها الحضارة. وبالتالي الإنجاز هذا تاع اليوم هو إضافة لهذه المدينة التي أحيي أهلها، أهل فاس، أهل العلم وأهل الكرم وأهل الفضل. الله يحفظ هذه المدينة، والله يبارك في هذا المشروع التعليمي الهام، ويبارك في هذه الأسرة اللي عرفت واش تختار كمشروع استثماري اللي هو فيه إضافة للبلاد. مرة أخرى بارك الله فيهم وجدت لهم التهاني.